I haven't opened my email since I.
Okay, so yeah, so just I was in school all day, so just I will place it up. Did you send my order already?
No, no, it's sitting
Okay.
here. I was waiting for you to reply. I figured you were working, so I was just going to
Yeah,
wait.
no, I go to school during the day, so
I haven't opened my
I
email
will
since
place an
I.
order after
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
finished
so just I.
with you tonight.
Okay, no worries.
Okay.
Oh no, Beverly. Beverly had a fender bender. Sandy's good. Thank you, Lola. Hello, 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 hello. And just to let you know, everybody's mixed media kits went out today as well. So I'm going to do an unboxing of it probably tomorrow. I'll do a bonus live before the Inktoberfest one. My box is around. Oh, here it is. My box is right here. So I'll do an unboxing of what's in there because there's some cool stuff and there's some pre-release things in there and Christmassy things and all those kinds of things. So we will cover that tomorrow. But for today, we're going to look at adding sparkle to our cards. So let me add my desktop here. Play spotlight. And here we go. I think I can see everything. Hey, Jen. All right, so I grabbed a tag here. So we have this really cool elixir. If you came to the alchemy class, you'll know all about it. But this is our Starlight Elixir, and I want this by the gallon. Like we have this joke that Deb wants foil fusion in like bulk quantities. I want this in bulk quantities because it adds sparkle to everything. And it's a really unique formulation because you can add this to your alcohol inks and you can add it to your dye inks and you can add it to your pigment inks. So what it's suspended in is an alcohol-based gel, but it will work with everything. So I'm going to show you a couple of different ways. We cover lots of them in the alchemy class as well. In your kit, you have a little paint palette if you got the Inktoberfest kit. So I'm going to just pour in a little bit of this Starlight Elixir. You can use a petite palette knife or anything, but you see like, just like that much. I don't know what the technical term for that much is, but that's what I'm going to do. And so you can add it to, as I say, so we did metallic sparkly alcohol inks. I don't have all my samples here, but what you do is you basically take your alcohol inks, which you have to water down anyway, and then you water it down with the alcohol thinning, and then you add some of the Starlight Elixir and shake, and all of a sudden you've got your own sparkly alcohol inks. You can also add it to your dye and pigment inks in sprays. You can put it, we did it and we made our own Wink of Stella pen. This, you can see my glitter's kind of just congealed on there. If I give it a shake, it will reactivate and it all picks back up. So this is alcohol and water and Starlight Elixir. So I used our blending solution that we have and then added the Starlight in here as well. I don't know, Mary. I joke that I want it in like 2 or 3 ounces, but I don't know. I guess we probably could. You have to ask Taco nicely, and we'll see if she'll do it for us. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take the re-inker you've got in your kit, which is your Candy Floss re-inker. And I also just put a drop of my blending solution into it. So even though this is water-based, the gel reacts really well with alcohol. I mean, literally a drop. And it just helps that gel thin out a little bit. And so I'm mixing this in. And so you see I now got this beautiful glittery watercolor. I'm going to put one more drop of alcohol in because I put quite a lot of elixir in. Hi, Renee. It looks like strawberry jam. But you see when I paint with it, it's got all that shimmer and sparkle. I was picking it up. So you see I have all that shimmer and sparkle in there. I can do the same. So this is the technique you're going to do. So you can mix it with this. You can mix it with your alcohol inks. I think I have an alcohol ink. Yeah, do I have? I have some raspberries. So you can do the same thing. So a little bit of Starlight. Come on. You know you want to. There we go. And if you want to cover more alcohol ink techniques, like how to make it wispy and all those kinds of things, then we'll be covering that on our retreat this weekend. So our retreat is Inktoberfest on steroids. We do a whole day and we dive right into it. So I put some alcohol ink in, and then I'm going to put some of the elixir in. And I'm going to grab a Tyvek tag because Tyvek is non-porous. Same thing, mix it all up. And a little bit of Starlight goes a really long way. See, you see on here, you can, cameras are really bad at picking up glitter, but you see like some of that sparkle in there. So you can do the same with your alcohol ink. So you can do it in here. You can put it in the bottles when you thin out your alcohol inks. You can add it to a highlighter and create a sparkly highlighter. You can add it to your re-inkers. You can add it to your re-inker sprays. You can add it to your water pens. As I say, a little bit of the alcohol. So I normally do like Starlight up to here, and then I'll do up to here with alcohol, and then the rest is water. And then I've got my own Winker Stella pen. And of course I could add re-inker into this and make it a colored, glittery, like pen as well, like a watercolor pen, but it would be glittery. You can also put alcohol ink in these, thin it, the alcohol out, and either make your own alcohol markers or add the sparkle and have that in there. You can add it to that. You can add it to your glues and make colored glues or colored Nouveau drops using your glues. You can add it, I'm trying to think what else we can add it to. You can add it to liquid watercolors. You can add it to acrylic paint. You can add it to paste to make sparkly pastes. You can add it to alchemy glaze. You can add it to liquid glass. You can add it to all of these things. So you can make all of your mediums sparkly just by adding the Starlight Elixir to it. So I tried to find something that didn't make a mess because I love sparkle, but I hate the mess that it makes. So I was trying to find something that did sparkle, didn't make a mess, but also would work with all of our bases, all of the things we already have in our craft room. You can mix it into neons. You can mix it into the snow flurries with the pigment, and it will also make you a white sparkly pigment. So you can take your snow flurries, or you can even like add some to your candy floss mix here. And now I would have a sparkly pink paint. Do you see it will mix in with pretty much everything, which I think is the cool part. So you can really turn all these things into sparkle. It doesn't rub off, it's captured. So that's the nice thing about it. It's not like a mica spray. So like when we make mica sprays, we did it the other day, we take a spray bottle, we add water, we add, make one of these, and we still have to set it. So one thing I would say about your mica sprays is if you make them or you've bought mica sprays from people, if you spritz it afterwards with hairspray, the mica won't rub off because you'll set that mica the same way you do with kaleidoscope powders or any of those kinds of things. So if you have that problem with mica sprays, when you're done and everything's dry, just spritz it with some hairspray and you'll lock in that mica and it won't move on you. So that's another way that you can, make sure that things don't move as well. So you can do that. You can make your own mica sprays, of course. You can add kaleidoscope powders, pigment, and you can even add some of the Starlight in here as well. So, but no, the Starlight is, where's my little bottle here? So here's my one. So this, you can see it's encapsulated in a gel. So that gel dries a little bit like a varnish type thing. And so it will never rub off. So it's completely encapsulated. It's completely glitter mess free, which is awesome. Because I love adding glitter to stuff, but I hate the glitter everywhere. Because those you get in the mixed media kits, you have one of my new glitters in it. And I can tell you my kitchen is covered in glitter from today when we were put it in everyone's little jars. Like I was doing So I was doing the like the powdered glitter, and then Taco was doing the other glitter you've got, which doesn't make a mess. And she's like, I'm going to touch this one because I don't want to be covered in glitter all day long. Whereas I was like, it was in my shower just now, like it was just everywhere. So, but yeah, so this is a mess-free way that you can add glitter and sparkle to your card making project, scrapbooking, mixed media, like those tags we did the other day. You could add a new layer. And if you made a starlight spray with alcohol in it, it would spray the starlight and make this shimmery, but it wouldn't move any of these dye inks because it will dissolve in the alcohol. If my next layer is alcohol over the water, then nothing would just come off. So that's another way that you can do it as well. So if you want to add like sparkle and shimmer, but you're worried about your inks moving and you're like, this is a really pretty tag and I don't want to affect it in any way, you can also paint with it. So you can just put it on your paintbrush and paint with it. But I've added it to all my mediums. I've added it to paints. I've added it to everything water-based, everything alcohol-based. And so far it's dissolved in everything. I haven't found anything that it doesn't dissolve in. And as I say, you can also just paint with it over the top too. So if you have a stencil, you can paint with it and paint over the top and just make a sparkle layer if you want to as well. Um, I've mixed it in with ink and then braided it onto my stamp and I've stamped with it to make like sparkly ink on my stamps. What else have I done? Pretty much everything. Like I love this stuff. Love it so much. So, Renee says when I use glitter, it's on my poor pets too. Yeah, poor Oreo, he sparkles. I'm sure my neighbors wonder what on earth goes on in his house. But yes, so that's what Starlight Elixir does. So just a way to add sparkle to our crafting without making a mess. So I think that's always a fun one. Does anyone have any questions about Starlight Elixir? Like anything I might have used it on or anything maybe I didn't cover? I'm looking around my room at mediums and I don't think I see anything I haven't talked about. So Chris loves sparkling. Yeah, me too. Maybe I should put some on my cheeks tonight. Was it included in any kits? No. It was included in one of the Gotta Have It Alls, but you would have that one, I think. I think it was in the original. Gotta Have It, maybe. Not sure. I'd have to look back which bundle it was in, but yeah, it's not included in any of the kits, but it was included in one of the bundles. So, was it the original, Melanie? I think it was the original. No, it wasn't the original. It's the one you have coming, I think. Yeah, I'm trying to think about like what bundles everything was in. All right, so we need to do a winner for tonight. Let me do my usual random. Oh, thanks, Barbara. All right, we got to do some a winner though first. Hang on. Although I'm very excited about my ramen. I love this ramen place. They do what's it called? They call it a chicken meatball, but it has like a Japanese name too. But it's my favorite because it tastes like frigadelle, which my grandparents used to make growing up, but that's made from pork and I can't eat pork. So then this is like the perfect way to do it. Okay. And tonight's winner, it was super easy. I didn't have to go very far, is Chris. Congratulations, Chris. Dragonfly Dreams. I love that. Let me add you to my list. 10, 8, Chris. There we go. I got you added in. Okay. So I will see you tomorrow. There'll be two videos tomorrow. So we'll have an Inktoberfest as normal, 7:30 p.m. Eastern here on Zoom. And then I'm going to do a separate YouTube video tomorrow unboxing our mixed media class kit. So if you're interested in what's in that and you want a little bit of a sneak peek, you can join me. If you want it to be a surprise, then don't join in. And they are all in the mail. They all went to the UPS and the FedEx today. So they're all on the way to you as well. And otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Don't forget to hit subscribe, ring the bell, thumbs up, all those kinds of fun things. And Chris says, do I need to send you my email? Oh, if you're registered as Chris on when you bought the Inktoberfest kit, I should be able to find it. But you can always send me an email. I usually batch them like every couple of days. So I'll be sending you gift cards out as well. And I will see you all tomorrow after my ramen. And we will be doing some pastes and fun things like that. So we'll be playing with those tomorrow. So I will see you then and have a wonderful